Nvidia invests $300 million in Corning to build 3 new US-based optical fiber plants. The old approach just got more expensive. The practical edge now comes from changing process, timing, and tooling together. We will map trigger, incentive shift, and downstream impact before the close. That's what Nvidia just committed to Corning to build 3 new optical fiber plants in the United States. On the surface, this looks like a standard supply chain bet. Dig deeper, and you're looking at something far more significant. Nvidia is essentially building the nervous system that keeps AI clusters connected. Here's the problem nobody's talking about yet. Right now, the bottleneck in AI infrastructure isn't compute, it's not your GPUs or your data center floor space. It's bandwidth. It's the fiber optic cables that move data between chips, between data centers, between continents. As models get larger and training clusters get more distributed, the optical fiber that connects them becomes as critical as the silicon itself. Nvidia knows this. They've known it for a while. And they're not waiting for someone else to solve it. This $300 million investment does 3 things. First, it secures supply. Corning becomes a dedicated partner building optical fiber specifically optimized for AI workloads. That means fiber with lower latency, higher throughput, and engineered for the exact wavelengths and protocols that Nvidia's architecture demands. Second, it's geopolitical. Building these plants in the United States, not Taiwan or South Korea, signals that Nvidia is taking supply chain resilience seriously in a way that matters to Washington. Third, and this is the part that keeps investors awake at night, it's a moat. If Corning is building fiber specifically for Nvidia's ecosystem, if those plants are optimized around Nvidia's specifications, then competitors, AMD, Intel, whoever's trying to build alternative AI infrastructure, they're buying generic fiber from the same suppliers everyone else uses. That's a structural advantage. But here's the contrarian angle. This deal also reveals something Nvidia's worried about. They're not confident that off-the-shelf optical fiber is good enough anymore. They're not confident that the existing supply chain can keep pace with the speed at which AI clusters are scaling. So they're vertically integrating into materials. That's what legacy chip companies do when they start to age. It's not a bad move, it's a smart move, but it's a move born from real constraint, not abundance. For data center operators, this matters immediately. Corning's plants will start producing fiber in the next 18 to 24 months. That means new connectivity options for anyone building or expanding an AI cluster. For smaller operators, this could mean cheaper, better optimized fiber. For the hyperscalers, AWS, Google, Meta, they're already in these negotiations. They know Nvidia's moving. They're moving in parallel. For Corning shareholders, this is significant validation. Their optical business just got a $300 million anchor tenant. For AMD and Intel, this is a reminder that Nvidia's not just winning on chip design anymore. They're winning on ecosystem depth. Here's what changes next. Watch for announcements from other chipmakers. AMD will either announce their own fiber partnerships or double down on the argument that their architecture doesn't require proprietary optical optimization. Watch for tariff and subsidy discussions in Washington. This deal gets cited in every tech infrastructure bill going forward. And watch for the first data centers that actually start using Corning's new fiber. That's when you'll know whether this was a marketing move or a real technical advantage. The deeper point, we're in an era where chip leadership isn't just about transistor density or clock speed anymore. It's about ecosystem depth. It's about owning or controlling the infrastructure layer, the fiber, the packaging, the cooling, the supply chain architecture itself. Nvidia figured this out years ago. Everyone else is playing catch up. This investment just made that gap larger. If you're building an AI infrastructure space, or if you're evaluating cloud providers for AI workloads, this is worth understanding. The race isn't just for better chips anymore. It's for who controls the entire stack from silicon to fiber to power delivery. Nvidia's making that clear with every dollar they spend outside of chip design itself. Subscribe to Atlas Signal for daily intelligence on moves like this, the infrastructure shifts that reshape entire industries before the headline catches up. Nvidia just committed $300 million to Corning to build optical fiber plants in the US. Sounds boring, right? It's not. Right now, the real bottleneck in AI data centers isn't compute power, it's bandwidth. It's the fiber that connects clusters together. Nvidia's essentially building the nervous system for AI infrastructure, and by doing it themselves, they're locking in an advantage AMD and Intel can't match. This deal reveals Nvidia isn't just winning on chips anymore.